Hi, welcome to Rick Snider's Washington on YouTube, where you get the whole story. So please like, share, subscribe, and even comment. Questions? You guys sent in a bunch, so I'm going to do 2 segments on them. Let's start off with these 3. First off, by Disco. Who says Disco's dead? He's made the board 2nd time now. And a really interesting question made me think. Now that the Washington football team will become the Washington whatevers, can they give out the old numbers that they've held back, like for Bobby Mitchell and Sammy Ball and Sean Taylor? No, I say it's still the Washington franchise and those numbers are retired. But an interesting thought about it. All right, number 2, Patty Sharp basically says, what's the biggest need after quarterback? You know, I thought about it a little bit, but really my first thought is what I would stick with. Middle linebacker. They need an inside linebacker here. Last year didn't work out. You're going to have to move Jamie Davis to the outside. So they need the core in the middle. I mean, they could use some other things, but I really think they need that middle linebacker too. Maybe that's a 2nd round pick. We'll see. And finally, number 3, Burgundy Ghost is highly annoyed. Whew, what a name. Okay. Asks, is there any real connection with past players by this franchise other than just, having them come by for waving and selling their jerseys? No, not really. I give, Bruce Allen, that was kind of his thing. This team hasn't quite, they've had a lot on their plate this past year, and reconnecting with the old players really hasn't been a high priority from what I've seen. They've done a little bit of it, but as some teams do a lot more. And this one just hasn't. And you got to remember, the guys from those 80s teams, they're getting old, They're like 60 now or so, give or take a few years. They're not going to be around forever. So I'd like to think that maybe they'll come back, but now they got a new name. They're going in a new direction still further. So that's a good question what's going to happen there. And there's nobody left at the park to even remember them, except me. So I don't know. I'm Rick Snider for Rick Snider's Washington. Thanks for coming. See you soon.